Hello and welcome to this pick a card. So we have three cards to choose from. We have Lalita with a celestite, we have Rajas with a clear quartz, and we have Shakti with the pyrite. So please take a moment to choose your cards. And now we will begin the reading. So starting with pile number 1 and this beautiful celestite. So very first outset, I'm seeing somebody very strong, somebody who has this remarkable power and strength within, and without intentionally threatening others, others do seem to feel threatened by your strength and power. So stay gentle, stay strong, but don't feel disarmed when others don't quite understand you, because it feels as though they're not quite so used to somebody being so assertive, being so true, standing their ground in their morals, and this is what makes them sometimes feel threatened, right? And the crystal we've got for you is Jet. So it's about you very much knowing that you're divinely guided, knowing that you're protected, yet see this like strong black color again. It's this very, very strong power that you've got. So don't let that go or give it away to others just because they may feel threatened. We also have Svadhisthana. So this is very much about you keeping that sacral chakra located just between the navel and the root chakra, your solar plexus, just underneath the solar plexus, so just underneath the belly button. And it's about creativity, sensuality, going with the flow, the element being water. So allow yourself to really go with the flow that moves you and guides you and touches you, and enjoy sensuality. We also have Tantra. Wow, that's so interesting. So enjoying sensuality, you also being guided to recognize the divine male and female principles in sacred sexuality, sacred sensuality, and really enjoying that, because it's that blissful union that we feel in those heightened states. We also have Krishna. So it's interesting because Krishna was also a divine lover. All the milkmaids, the gopis, were very much in love with him, and he was very playful. He did have a hard time, but he was the embodiment of love, which is why everybody loved him. And we also have Prana. So this it feels as though it's very much about you connecting and replenishing your energy. There's a purity that's coming through with this card. So the breath, I'm really getting water for you, and water came up earlier as an element. So really allowing the breath to release and cleanse you, and time in stillness, time honoring that sacred breath that is really what gives us life, right? So flow with that, release tensions with that, breathe in replenishment with the breath. So important, the breath. So keep doing what makes you feel clean and replenished and vitalized with that breath, right? Blessings, pile number 1. That was your reading. Thank you so much. And now we have pile number 2 with this beautiful rose quartz. And we have the Rajas card. So immediately what I'm being drawn here, pile number 2, is passion, right? There's a moving force within you that is igniting your next step, as it were, right? So it does look like things have been somewhat challenging, but this person is determined to keep walking their path. So it feels about allowing that Rajas energy to really keep moving you and keep guiding your next steps, moving with passion and determination, right? And the crystal that we have for you is the rutilated quartz. So this is again talking about vitality, filling yourself, living life to the fullest, right? So allowing that passion to move and guide you. We also have the Sahasrara. So this is the third eye chakra, right? So it's about really seeing beyond illusion, seeing the truth, staying connected to the divine wisdom, right? That's guiding you. See the interesting similar colors of the purple and the sunlight, and it's just beneath the crown chakra, so really is a very high level chakra, and you're being asked to see the truth of things and really apply your discernment at the moment, right? Discernment often protects us. We may not want to see what we see, but it's guiding and protecting us, and you are being asked to be very discerning at this time. And we also have Anahata. So this is the heart chakra, right? And the element of air. And you look how freely these people are moving. And if you think how vulnerable the heart is, we really do need that discernment to protect our heart so we can love freely without being hurt, right? So this is how you're being guided at this time. And we have asana. So it may be important to ground some of these higher level energies in posture, grounded physical activity, and really bring these truths home to you. And we have here Dhumavati. So, sometimes you will be asked to stand alone and focus on your spiritual practice, your spiritual work, what you're being guided to do, but it's about really not giving up and staying true to that. And there are battles we go through at times, but that's why spiritual practices, discernment, love, determination, all these things are so important to keep us going, keep us vitalized with that energy. So you really got that life force energy coming through for you and keeping going, right? So this is what this card feels like. It's very strong, but this is an incredibly powerful reading. Pile number 2, it feels like you want to lean in the storm, lean into those practices like you would hold on to a raft in a stormy sea, right? Cling to those practices, stay grounded, keep going, stay determined, and you'll find that things are really working out for you, but you're tapping into that energy within. Blessings, pile number 2. That was your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. And now we have pile number 3 with this beautiful pyrite and the Shakti card. So I'm getting very soft energy, strong but soft energy, where it feels as though it's about nurturing yourself at the moment, pampering, taking time so that you can really replenish that force. I'm getting a huge amount of abundance coming through with this card. And we also have the gold pyrite, right? And gold is often symbolic of wealth and abundance. So, but it does feel like there's some work, discernment, careful steps, and also self-care and self-love that are really needed at this time. So the crystal we have is the orbicular jasper. So it's about being flowing forward with ease and positively, but also being mindful, right? And I got that with this card. It's like, yes, indulge in self-love, pampering, self-care, but also be very mindful at this time, because like with wealth, if we're not mindful about how we spend things, then wealth can disappear, right? So, but it can also be held on to and grow and multiplied when we're mindful. We also have Kapha. So Kapha is an Ayurvedic dosha. It's very steady, quite slow moving. You know, the opposite. The opposite of Vata and Pitta, which are a lot more fast moving, right? Vata with air, Pitta with fire. So Kapha is much steadier. So again, you're being asked to be steady and mindful with this. We have tapas. So this is about the austerity, actions that we take in austerity. So things like doing the housework, taking care of paperwork, yoga, things that might not necessarily seem joyful, but we do them with dedication to keep things in order, to keep things tidy, as it were. Hanuman is very much devotion, so it feels here also you want to be devoted about making sure that your actions are directed towards higher guidance, higher forces, maybe not only helping yourself, but also helping others around you, right? And taking care of others around you. Hanuman was one of the most devoted. And we also have pranayama. So again, we're being asked to be free and mindful. So be free and mindful, right? Focus on the breath, focus on replenishing. I'm getting sort of quite a lot of austerity with this card, right? But also a feeling of freedom. But I feel freedom in simple things is important now. Taking a walk in nature, getting fresh air, pampering with a bath, not overly indulging in anything too wild, right? Not ever, just at the moment. And we also have ajna. So this is very much about staying in stillness, speaking the truth, staying with the truth. When you're standing strong in the truth will always protect you, right? So know that and stay strong, stay mindful, stay guided. Blessings, pile number 3. That's your reading. Thank you.